Hi, I'm Beth and welcome back to a Library of Books and Daydreams. So today I am here with a big stack of books that I got for Christmas, and I just thought I would take this opportunity to share with you what I got. So some of these I knew about because I had asked my mum whether she would buy them for me before Christmas and started kind of collecting them. But some of them I didn't know about, and they were from my boyfriend and my friend Courtney. I think they are just, from my mum and Courtney and Mark. So let's dive right in, and the first one is Bizarre Romance, and this was something that me and Mark decided to do for Christmas Eve, which is an Icelandic tradition that I have no idea how to pronounce, in which you exchange books and chocolate on Christmas Eve. Of course I forgot the chocolate, but I gave Mark a signed illustrated copy of The Ocean at the End of the Lane, and he gave me this book. And Mark has a lovely nature of giving me books that I've never heard of, which is quite a feat considering my background, and I work in a bookshop and I'm studying publishing and I have my blog and everything, so it is quite a feat to find something that I've never heard of, but I've never heard of this book before and it sounds really interesting. These are two authors, so Audrey is the author of The Time Traveller's Wife and her husband is also an artist, and it is about their story of falling in love and getting married, and I think it has 13 short stories, and I think each of them also have a comic at the start of it, which is quite cool. So I think there is like comics and then stories. I read the first comic the other night and I really enjoyed it and I really like the art style. This is just something that's like really quirky and sounds really interesting, and I'm really looking forward to diving back in, and I quite like the idea of the short stories that I can kind of dive in and out of. So the rest of the books I got on Christmas Day as gifts from people. I'm going to do the ones from Courtney first, and then I will go into the ones that my mum got me that I did know about before Christmas. So the first one is the Falling in Love montage. I've wanted to read this one since it came out. It sounds really interesting and it's a lesbian like summer romance, and I just thought it sounded really cool. I absolutely love the cover, so that's the first one and I'm really happy to get that one. That was on my list of books I wanted to buy. In fact, all of these were off my list of books I wanted to buy. The second one is The Black Flamingo by Dean Atter. I've wanted to read this one for a long time since it came out, and Courtney read it not long after it came out and absolutely loved it, so I'm really excited and glad that she bought me this one to dive into. The third one is one I've actually read, and that is The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare. I borrowed this off a friend years ago and I just never bought myself my own copy, so it's really nice to finally have my own copy. I also really like how Courtney went for something I've already read and a prose book, so it's not actually adding that much to my TBR, and this is how well me and Courtney know each other. So the next one, and now we're going into books that I knew about myself, or bought myself, and then asked my mom to wrap me for Christmas, and it's The Court of Miracles, and this is the Illumicrate edition, which I just absolutely love and is so beautiful, and I have the Waterstones edition as well, and it's really the same, it's just that the Waterstones one is really gold and this one is like a rose gold colour that is just really pretty. It has a really similar design under the cover as the Waterstones one, but this one also has black sprayed edges which are absolutely beautiful, and I found this one for quite a reasonable price in a Facebook group, so I decided to treat myself for Christmas. The next one on this list is the Fangirl manga, the first one that has come out recently. I didn't know this really existed. I think I found out that it existed but thought it was quite old, and then found out that it was very new. And we had a copy come into work and my manager told me, and she was like, I've just put this to the side for you because I know you will want to buy it. And I'm really excited to read this. It's really pretty. I know it's going to be a super quick read, and I'm excited to go back into the world of Fangirl because it's been so long since I actually read the book. And the next one is the collector's edition of A Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab. I have not read this series yet and I'm just collecting the collector's editions, so I have the first one now on my shelf. I've had the first one for a while and now I have this one as well, which I believe, and I'm sorry because I actually don't know whether this is the second or the third, but I have an inkling that this is actually the third. Yeah. So I'm now missing the second one, but I can't get that through work for some reason, but I managed to get this one through work. And I just want to own the collector's editions, and I really like them before I start reading them. So after I loved Addie LaRue so much, I'm very excited to get to V. Schwab's other books. The next one on this list is Superman by Matt DeLapina. I have not read anything by him before, but this is the edition that matches my edition of Catwoman and Warbringer? Wonder Woman Warbringer by Leigh Bardugo and Sarah J Maas, and this is so I don't know what order they are because they're kind of a series, but they're also kind of apart from each other from what I believe. So I'm now only missing one of them, which I can't remember the name of, but I know is Mary Lou's one. And then I will have the matching set, which is really cool. I also got Kingdom of the Wicked by Kerry Maniscalco, which I'm very excited to read as I'm currently reading the third book in the Stalking Jack the Ripper series, and I'm really enjoying it. So I've heard such good things about this one, and I cannot wait to get to this book. And the last book on this list from my mum is Woven in Moonlight. I've wanted this book since it came out. I've absolutely fallen in love with the cover, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It's not something that I would usually pick up, but it sounds really intriguing, and I've definitely been getting more into fantasy, so I'm really intrigued to see what I'll think of this one. And the last two books on this list are actually graphic novels that my boyfriend gave me. Again, he has a great nature of buying me things that I would not buy myself, and is also kind of trying to get me into comics and graphic novels, which I love about him. And he bought me Runaways for my birthday, which is also by Rainbow Rowell, and I think I will be reading those early next year. I would really like to start reading more graphic novels, and I have a few on my TBR that I'd really like to read as well. I've only kind of read a few, but I have enjoyed some that I've read, so quite excited to get to these. And the first one is You Bought Me the Ocean, which is an LGBT graphic novel, and this sounds really interesting, and it looks absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait to read this one. Okay, my camera battery decided to die on me, but I am back, and I have one more book to go on this list, and then I'm going to show you a couple of other things I got that are book related that I just think are really cool and you will be interested in seeing. But the last one is also from Mark, and this is Shadow of the Batgirl. I have never read anything Marvel or DC, and this actually sounds like a really interesting way to get into reading DC. And yeah, this just sounds really cool. Quite excited to get into this. It also has such beautiful artwork, and the colours in this are amazing. Quite excited to get to this one. So as I said, the last couple of things I want to show you are not books. I have now got books all around me, and these last few things are things that I got that are just book related that I wanted to show you. So the first one is this absolutely beautiful embroidery hoop. I want to try and show you with the light not reflecting off it, but this is a Shadow Hunter rune symbol with some angel wings, and this is from my lovely friend and colleague Jo, and she did this herself, and it's just absolutely amazing. She's so talented, and I love this, and the angel wings are done with this slightly glittery thread as well, which just looks absolutely beautiful. I cannot thank Jo enough for this. Having something handmade really means a lot, and I know a lot of time and effort went into it, so I just need to find a place to hang it. I think I have an idea where I'm going to hang it, so this is really lovely. And the second thing is also an embroidery hoop, which was a gift off my friend Tavy, and this is absolutely lovely. I think I'm going to hang these two hoops together, and this is two little bookshelves with some pot plants on them, and this is really, really lovely, and it's so soft and so neat, and I just absolutely love it. So yeah, I'm going to hang these two hoops together, and they are just so beautiful. So thank you so much for everybody who bought me gifts. I have one more thing I want to show you, which is actually from Blue and Alex, and this is the Caraval cushion cover, which I've actually put on a cushion already. I think this was from a Fairy Loot box, if I remember rightly, and I just absolutely love it. I love Caraval so much, and this is just really, really pretty, and it's so soft as well, so thank you. I absolutely love all of my things. I have so many books that I'm very excited to get to, and I need to find space for now because I'm running out of space for my books. But that is probably a story for another day that I might actually do a video about, because I have some ideas of where to put some books in this room and make some more room, and I'm quite excited to do that. So maybe I will do a video about that in the next couple of weeks, because things are going to be changing around here to fit more books in my room because I have a problem. I can't go without also showing you this amazing thing. I actually ended up getting 2 of these for Christmas. This is Maple from Animal Crossing. I didn't even know that she existed in plush format until I opened a present from Amy, my other colleague and lovely friend. And I also have one from Mark. So I have 2 Maples, and I love them both dearly, and I'm not getting rid of either of them, even though I have to. So thank you everybody for my lovely gifts. I've been thoroughly spoiled this year for books and for other things, and I just absolutely love everything. I'm so excited to get to all of these books and see them on my shelves as well. So yeah, that has been my Christmas book haul and bookish items haul. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas. I know things were a bit weird this year and things were a bit different, but I had a lovely, lovely day, and I hope you all did too. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and comment down below with what books you recently got, whether for Christmas or you bought yourself or otherwise. And yeah, so please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this and more of my face, and maybe Maple's face. You never know. Bye everyone.